At fly fishing, just because the water gets hard up north, it does not mean that we stop fishing. There are so many opportunities to use some of the nymph flies we use during the summer, or even create our own. Some can be tied into a variation of jig or make awesome creations that fish cannot help but to bite. With that said, we want to introduce you to the Glow Mousee. So to begin with, you ask, what is a mousey? Briefly, is a larvae of a dronefly, or known commonly as a rat-tailed maggot. If you want to get to know these little insects better, we have an overview at the end of the video. These little morsels, if you can find them, are awesome little live bait that gives an extra action that entices fish to bite. The unfortunate reality is they are hard to find. When I was out west, I could find them pretty easily, but have not seen them in the Midwest. If I want them, I have to order them online. So I came up with a design that mimics one of these little tidbits. Moving on, I know you are here to learn how to tie one of these flies. They are effective and simple to tie. This fly has two ingredients on its tying recipe, a jig head and glow-in-the-dark thread. I typically use, on the largest side of things, a 32nd ounce jig head all the way down to a 1/100th of an ounce. I will keep a variation of these sizes in the ice fishing box. Some days the fish want to gorge themselves with a bigger bait, and other days they will take the smallest size because of a negative mood. Today I will be tying a 1/32nd ounce jig. Please forgive some of the nuances. This is the first time I am tying to do a tying video and am jumping in to see if I can provide this information to you guys. I am starting with this fly because it is easy for beginner. Because I am a beginner at filming this style of video, I wanted to do one of my simple yet effective flies, and I will be using white glow thread. Start your thread on the jig, wrapping around the shank, leaving about 6 to 8 inches of thread. Do not cut it. We will be using that later. Start wrapping evenly at the bend of the hook, working your thread back and forth to build up the thread to create a taper that is thicker at the head of the jig, tapering down to the back. When you have got the desired taper, work the thread to the back of the jig and grab the thread tag and make a small loop. Wrap over it so it holds. Do this until the entire thread tag is used up in these small loops. When it is all used up, whip finish and cut off your thread. Now, take a scissors and cut the loops and fluff the thread. This will make an eye-catching, lifelike tail just like the mousey has. One variation I will sometimes do is to apply head cement or UV resin to the body to help the jig last longer. Thanks for watching. Let me know what you think and if there are other flies that you are curious about. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more, and stick around for another quick minute to learn what a mousey/rat-tailed maggot is. Just a little hint, they're common everywhere. What is a mousey? A mousey is the larval stage of a dronefly. Are aquatic and prefer stagnant, nutrient-rich water like ponds, ditches, and sewage lagoons. They are known as rat-tailed maggots or mousies because of a long retractable breathing tube at the tip of their abdomen, allowing them to breathe while submerged. Basically, they look like a maggot with a tail. Even though they look menacing, rat-tailed maggots, like the adults, are harmless, feeding on algae, decaying vegetation, and so on. These larvae, if you can find them, work great as an alternative to maggots while ice fishing in the winter.
Like and subscribe if you like the content. We keep it quick and to the point.